Chase, happy Thursday. It is currently the 20th of November, and we have a very fun episode tonight for you. Episode 447 of the Casual Hour, if you can imagine that. We're getting up there in age, and we're getting up there in fun. We got something planned for you tonight, Chase, that you don't really know much about, correct?
Yeah, I was very excited because Bobby said, "Hey Chase, do your favorite thing, which is nothing. Don't do a single thing.
Don't do a thing.
I'll handle the show." And I'm like, "All right, I'll just sit here. You tell me what you want me to do." So Bobby has prepared something for me, of which I have very little idea of what's going to happen tonight.
Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling nervous? Where are you at tonight?
I'm curious. I'm very curious at what you have, what you've got up your sleeve.
Okay. Well, traditionally we would be telling you about the games we've been playing, but I want to have a longer conversation with Chase about what I've been building for him. But we've both been busy. I'll just share this. We're going to take next week off completely. And then when we get back, we'll have the December preview. So I'll do a little check-in on some of the games that we've been playing there. But I beat Dispatched, really enjoyed my time with it. I'm playing a lot of Arc Raiders still. And I just downloaded Demon School, which I think I'll be hopping into next. I've also been playing the new Moonlighter game and having a blast with that one. So been pretty busy on those things. You, however, messaged me that you've been doing some dumb stuff, but I think it's not dumb. I think it's actually probably pretty cool because I think that game's fun. What did you tell me you were doing? Something absurd?
Oh, I'm still playing Digimon. I think
Committed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it out of the way at this point. It's a game that I can only play on my PlayStation at home because I know we're about to come into the holidays and I'm about to take consoles and stuff with me, and the PS5 is not coming with me, so it would be nice to get that off my plate. And that means I'm just playing a lot of Digimon. I am up to 48 hours, I think, on Digimon.
Isn't that isn't that past the time they say it is to beat it?
Yeah, like 41 is what I saw, but I think that might just be more like main campaign. And I've definitely been doing a lot of side stuff. I've definitely been trying to grind some levels and some stats to digivolve to some of the higher levels of Digimon yet left. Yeah, I think I still have a lot of video game left to play. But I'm still having a pretty good time. I think the story has dipped a little bit for me. It just in quality, it feels a little more stock anime plot.
Sure.
But the parts of the Digimon game that I have always enjoyed, the actually grinding the guys, the battling, that kind of stuff, that is still pretty darn good here. So I'm having a good time.
Nice, man. Well, we'll have more to say on the games we've been playing here in a few weeks. But tonight, we're going to take a look back, Chase. So recently, IGN, in all of their knowledge, has put out a list, a big one. And we're not going to talk about the entirety of the list, but recently IGN has put out their definitive list of the 100 greatest Nintendo games of all time. And tonight, I've put together, and let me switch over to it for everybody watching. And if you're listening to this, you should really go back and watch the video if you want to follow along with it. You are going to guess what those 25 video games are at the top of IGN's greatest Nintendo games of all time list are.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is, as you call them out, if they are on the list, you don't have to get the number right if you want to be as brave as it.
Oh no, you made a Sporkle quiz for me.
I made a Sporkle quiz for you. And so what we're going to do is you're going to call the game out, and you don't have to have it in any order. You can say Donkey Kong Bonanza, and if that's right, I will tell you it's on the board. And,
sure.
And I will click
rules.
I will click and reveal it. So for those of you who are watching, you can see this in real time. Chase, you can always reference back to this to know if there was a game that's been happening as well.
Sure.
But what I'd love to know also is, like, if you call a game out and you are like pretty pissed off or questioning why it's even on the list or why it's not higher or lower, feel free to commentate on that as well.
Okay. Can I ask a couple of clarifying questions before we start?
Of course.
Is this a case where it is a single game per franchise,
No.
or could multiple Mario games be on
Correct.
this list and multiple?
Correct.
Okay. Second question: how does Pokemon count? Is Pokemon allowed to be here, or do we call that like a Creatures Game Freak thing, and Nintendo is
there are definitely games on here that are not first party Nintendo games, but I think were exclusive to the Nintendo at one point in time.
Okay.
I think I haven't double checked that, but there are things on here that 100% were not made by Nintendo. So
okay, God damn it, IGN.
I know. It's very stupid.
Okay,
I will tell
you. So
there's
gonna be things like just like not a lot of them. You said?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of them.
I think that's fair, I guess, but we're talking about like something that maybe originally came out on the Super Nintendo, and then eventually came out on like the PlayStation or something like that, or has been repackaged in some way and is on Steam, but.
I think so. Like I know I'm looking at one game that has actually been remastered recently. That's on this list. And
all right. So, well, we'll play this, and I'll probably call any of those games bullshit if they ever come up. But
that's fair. That's fair.
Is it just like, hey, we've got the whole show to do this? So do you want to give me a time limit? Do you want to give me a guest limit?
This is the show. This is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to get through this, because I think that will also, like, I don't need you to like give me an oral history on like how much one of these games meant to you, but like if you feel like it should be higher due to like, I mean, you and I, we've grown up playing a lot. We've been through these decades playing these games. Like we know the zeitgeist around them at the time. Like, it's interesting to look back in 2025 at some of these games and see them on a top list, with people that probably were not around for some of these games, like launching, writing this report.
Yeah. My last question, is this a list that IGN themselves created, or is this a poll that they polled IGN readers?
I believe it is a list that they made. IGN.com/article/the 100 best Nintendo games of all time. I will put that in our show notes, by the way, and you can see everything that they have on there. But tonight, because they've really been sharing on social just like slide images of their top 25 games. So I figured we're going to do that.
Okay. Because I mean, if it was a poll that everybody got a chance to be a part of, then I'd go, okay, I need the most basic bitch answers. Yeah. But now I can just do the slightly most basic bitch answers because it is still IGN.
I mean, I think I would hover more with that than I would deep cuts.
All right, you want to play?
I've been playing, my friend.
I'm ready. I will start with a gimme. Show me Ocarina of Time.
Easy. That one on here, I believe, is going to be right at number 6. So The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is their number 6, which I think that kind of says something already about this if you look at most lists with that game on it.
All right, I'm gonna test the list now. Show me Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is number 2.
Okay. All right. See how much IGN pisses me off. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom is number 1 on this list.
Fuck this list! My God. Have some self-respect, IGN.
Yeah,
this is why I understand that people don't necessarily like the one per franchise thing, but when you don't do that, this is what you get.
Right.
Because I'm going to say A Link to the Past, and you're going to go, oh, that's number 7.
Do you want me to put... Are you saying Link to the Past?
Yes.
A Link to the Past is number 9.
Of fucking course it is. This is 4 Zelda games in the top 10. And I'm not saying any of these games are bad. In fact, I think the 3 that I've played a lot of, sure. And then Ocarina I haven't played as much of, but I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm also smart enough to know, like, Majora's Mask isn't making the top 25. It'll be in the 100, but it will not be.
Are you saying The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask?
I am not. I'm not. Not yet anyway. I
Okay.
don't want to potentially burn a pick, even
Okay.
though they're apparently unlimited.
That's fine.
All right. I think that's enough Zelda for now. The only other one that might crack the top 25 in my mind would be Link's Awakening, but I'm going to save that one as well.
Okay.
Let's move into the other one. Let's start with Mario 64.
Mario 64 is on the list, coming in at number 25.
Yay.
I feel like there's a lot of people who I don't know. I think maybe you had to play it at the time. I don't know if it's I don't think it's aged poorly, but I think people kind of shit on Mario 64 more than they celebrate it these days, in my opinion.
That could be. I could see like some backlash to the just general popularity of Mario 64.
Yeah.
All right. What Mario games would potentially be above 64? Is IGN going to be hipstery and say Galaxy 2, or are they just going to be easy and say Galaxy? I'm just going to go with Galaxy.
I'm double checking really quick the list here to make sure. Okay, so you're only saying Super Mario Galaxy.
I am only saying Super Mario Galaxy.
All right, Super Mario Galaxy is on the list, and it's number 23.
All right.
So they put that above Mario 64.
Now, would a 2D Mario make this list? And I'm guessing probably yes. Probably both 3 and World are on here. Okay. But I don't think you would get. I think it'd be really cool if somebody said Mario Maker on here, but I don't think that's going to be on this list. I am going to say Super Mario World.
All right. Super Mario World is absolutely on the list. It's number 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's too high. 3 is better than World, but I will also now say Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay. Super Mario Brothers 3 is on the list. It's number 12.
That's heinous.
Now, I think it should be higher. I do not think it should be above Super Mario World. I think Super Mario World is better than 3.
Okay, you could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say Link's Awakening. Show me Link's Awakening, and then I think that will be all of the Mario and Zelda games on this list.
All right. Hang on a second. Let me make sure here. I have these in order for me right now. I don't have them like alphabetized. So you said which one did you say? A Link?
I'm saying Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Or Game Boy.
I don't believe that's on here.
DXs. Well, that's horseshit, but okay.
Yeah. Yep, it is not on here.
All right. I kind of want to ask if there are any other Zelda or Mario games on this top 25, but I think that might be giving information away that I shouldn't have yet. So why don't we save that for later? But I will say that if Link's Awakening is not on here, which it sounds like it's not, that I would not put any other Mario or Zelda games on here if I'm trying to put the most basic bitch ass games of the top 25. There's plenty of other ones I would mention here, like Yoshi's Island should be on here somewhere, but I don't think they would.
We have not exhausted either one of those IPs yet. I'll say that.
It doesn't shock me, but it does sadden me.
Yes.
We'll leave that for a little bit. Let's go to Pokemon. This is an easy one as well.
Okay.
Let's talk about Pokemon Gold. They're not splitting the generations, right? Like it's Gold and Silver.
Yeah, like it'll be both of those.
Okay, Gold and Silver.
All right, so you're half right.
Crystal, right? Of course.
No, it's Heart Gold and Soul Silver is what they have it listed as. But
no! Oh,
yeah.
I mean, okay.
At number 15.
Ugh. Those are very good games, but what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
And Jesus let me ask you this. I don't know if this is a good thing to do or a bad thing to do, but when an IP is done, do you want me to let you know there's no more of that on here?
Yeah, I guess so. That'd be kind of fun.
Okay. There are no more Pokemon games? Are no more Pokemon games on this list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I would have put Emerald on here. I mean, I don't even think Emerald's one of the best ones, but I think a lot of people think Emerald's one of the best ones.
Yeah, I think that like Red, Blue, would absolutely be in this.
I would put Red Blue here, for
yeah.
sure. But
I don't think
insane.
that this lit. Well, yeah, like that's the thing too. Is just like I love Zelda. You know this, but I think it's really fucking ballsy to say that Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are 1 and 2. They're very much like the same game, so I can see where they're doing this, but
Totally.
I would have absolutely done something a bit more bold and put some distance between the two of those.
Yeah. All right. Let's say Mario Kart 8. I guess Deluxe.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is on the list, Chase.
Yeah, of course it is.
Number 10.
Sure.
Do you think that's the best Mario Kart?
Mario Karts. No, but I think that's what people think is the best Mario Kart.
We have.
I think it's a very good Mario Kart.
We have exhausted Mario Kart.
Okay. When we say Mario games, you're not counting Mario Kart as a Mario game. We have not exhausted the Mario games, is what you're
saying.
There's
still more games. Mario games, but there's no more Mario Kart games.
Of course there are. It's always more Mario games. Okay, let's see here. I don't think any F-Zero games are going to make it here.
No, unfortunately, no F-Zeros.
I doubt a Star Fox game would make it here, which would
you would like to see the Fox represented in that sense, but the Fox is not here.
Jiggy and I very sad about that.
100%.
Let's go ahead and throw a Super Metroid up there.
Super Metroid is on the list, Chase. It is in the top 10 at number 8.
Okay. Fine, I guess. You didn't say we exhausted the Metroids though, so.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I forgot I'm doing that. Let me double check and make sure. Fuck, I gotta be better about that. We did not exhaust the Metroids.
Okay, so the question is one of the Prime games on here, or is it Fusion? Those I think would be the only ones that would show up other than this point. I don't think they would do Dread. I think Dread is too new, and I also don't think it was.
Look, Dread's fucking great. Dread was so good.
I know you like Dread. I'm just saying I don't think the general audience took to Dread enough to put this
put it on
a list like this.
They all wanted a different type of Metroid game.
I will go with the God damn it! I forgot the movie. The Citizen Kane. I will go with the Citizen Kane of video games. Metroid Prime 2, right?
Metroid Prime is on the list, not 2 though.
Okay, that's fine.
So Metroid Prime and Prime and Remastered is on here at number 13.
Sure. Could not care less.
And you have now exhausted the Metroids.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Other Nintendo games here. Trying to think of where else we go. So no Star Fox, no F-Zero. Oh, of course. Sorry. So I'm very sorry to everybody who's been yelling. We're going to say Super Smash Brothers Melee should be on here.
Melee is not on here. But
That's ridiculous.
But Super Smash Brothers is. Do you want to try again?
Not the original one, right?
No.
This would be the latest one, I guess.
What's the name of that one?
Fuck if I know anymore.
is it Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? Is that the newest one?
I guess so.
Okay, that's the one that's on here. It's at number 11.
Okay.
And that is it for the Super Smash Brothers games, by the way.
Yeah, I think Melee probably deserves the spot over that, but yeah, I guess so. It's really hard with like Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and things like that. Like those are kind of just, hey, we took the last game that we had and we threw even more shit into it. So like, of course, and I guess Heart Gold and Soul Silver to an extent are like that too. But it's just like, man, have some self-respect. Like make some actual picks here. So when you were saying like one of these games had been remastered, you were talking about Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah,
I was talking about Metroid Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. How many we got left here? 3.
Oh no,
4,
the game
5,
I was
6,
talking
7.
about, we have not gotten to.
Okay. Interesting then. So far we've this all has been Nintendo first party stuff.
Yeah, you've hit
Pokemon notwithstanding.
You've knocked out the safe bets, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some other ones on here that I think are as equally as safe that you haven't stepped on yet. I mean, you've danced around it a little bit, but
sure. I don't think a Kirby game is going to be on here. I don't think a Wario game is going to be on here.
Not in the top 25, at least.
Yeah, I don't think a Donkey Kong Country of any kind is going to be on here.
What if I told you there is a Donkey Kong on the list?
I bet there is a Donkey Kong on the list. I do not think the Donkey Kong Country games would be on this list.
Okay.
But if we are talking, I mean, the right answer is Donkey Kong 94 for the Game Boy, but I don't think these people have that kind of.
That is way too old.
For this list generally?
For the entry in that series.
Well, okay, yes.
You're gonna have to go much more recent.
I mean, I don't think Bonanza makes this list because one, you wouldn't have used this as an example.
Well, I mistakenly did. It's number 22.
Gross. That is so fucking gross, man.
They've put Donkey Kong. Look,
the game hasn't even been out for a year. Like, give it a fucking chance.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is incredible, but I agree with you 100%. Like, I think if you do not go with any of the like original, like Donkey Kong Country to me is like one of the best platformers of all time. I think that is such a fucking good game. I love Donkey Kong Country.
I love Donkey Kong Country. I don't agree with any of the other things you said about it.
But
I think I have rose-colored glasses looking at Donkey Kong Country. I think
should be on this list.
Bad.
It should be on the list.
I bet it's in the top 100, but I bet it's probably low in the top 100.
I'll tell you, Donkey Kong Bonanza is one of the better. Like, it is really fucking good. But if we're talking
again, I totally believe
top 25 of all time.
That I think that game is bad.
Sure.
It is a what are you doing? That game isn't even a year old. We don't even know how we feel about this video game.
I know.
Calm down.
You know what? I should have looked up who made this fucking list. I didn't even pay that much.
I mean, IGN did. I don't know the people at IGN anymore, but I just know IGN is an outlet, and it's never impressed me that much.
Chase, what do you think number 5 on this list would be?
What do I think number 5 is on this list?
Top 5 of all time.
What is better than Ocarina of Time and worse than Super Mario World?
I will give you a hint if you feel like you need it.
Hang on to the hints. Because now I feel like I should work my way through Smash Brothers stuff and see if there's any other franchises there that I've missed.
Well, we don't have any more Smash Brothers. You know that, right?
No, I know, but like Smash Brothers is made up of Nintendo franchises, and I'm running through the franchises
like going through that
are shown through there. Okay, there is a chance that Earthbound is on this list. I'm not comfortable saying Earthbound quite yet. There is zero chance. Well, there's not zero chance. Somebody's gonna put a Fire Emblem game on here. It's probably gonna be Three Houses, which I think is wrong, but that would be the only representation I get.
It's not Three Houses, but there is a Fire Emblem game on this list.
Wow. Okay, not Three Houses. That's bold. So it would have to be Awakening at that point.
It is Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening is on this list at number 18.
Awakening's a very good game.
Yeah.
Awakening's better than Three Houses.
Yeah, Awakening's very good.
I mean, Shadows of Valentia should be on this list, and it should be in the top 5. But
still real to me, damn it.
I understand that I'm minority on that one. Okay, so we've got our Fire Emblem representation. Yep. Like I said, I don't think there's a Kirby in here. I don't think a Luigi's Mansion makes this list.
No Luigi's Mansion.
Let me think. Do we think any other Mario sports games go on here? I don't think like a Mario Tennis makes this. I don't think a Mario Golf makes this.
I will tell you, there is no sports games on this list whatsoever.
Sad.
I mean, like think about Wii Sports, though. Yeah.
Sure, that would have been a really good one. Yeah,
one of the greatest pack-in video games of all time, arguably the console seller for the Nintendo Wii, which was one of theirs, if not still in the top 2 greatest selling systems of all time.
Okay, Bobby, let's knock out another easy one. How about we say Tetris?
That's your number 5.
Of course it is. Yeah.
I think that should be higher.
Probably, yeah. Like Tetris
is one of the greatest video games ever made.
I think Game Informer a while ago had their top 100, top 500 video games of all time, and Tetris was number 1. And like, you can't argue with that.
No,
like, it might not be your favorite video game, but I think everyone can agree that Tetris fucking rules. So
when we
it just kind of naturally goes to the top.
Remember our Desert Island games? Like,
yeah.
I think all of us brought Tetris to the table, which makes sense. Like, there is something infinitely replayable about it. It is so fucking good. Like, the music, the design of it, like I think it is a perfect video game, and it certainly belongs in the top 5. I think it probably belongs in the top 3 of this list. But Tetris is like, it's to your point. It's hard to argue. Like, everybody loves Tetris.
If there was a god in heaven, Meteos would be in the top 25, but there is not. So
there is no god. There is no Meteos.
Yes. I knew the first part, and I also knew the second part.
That's the title of this episode. There is no god. There is no Meteos.
Let me write that down. All right. Man, what else do we think would be on here?
Well, you almost got your top 10 rounded out.
Yeah. So still going through Smash Brothers things, like Ice Climbers isn't going to show up here. Kid Icarus isn't going to show up here. Mr. Game & Watch isn't going to show up here.
Nope.
Rob isn't going to show up here.
Too bad. Too bad.
Yeah, I don't think Dynamite's going to show up on this list. Like, all the other Smash Brothers characters I'm thinking of are not Nintendo characters.
Well, that might not be a bad thing for you.
I know. I'm sure there's going to be something in here. I might need your help on this one, Bobby.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I don't. Never mind. I don't need. I was like, I know what it should. I know what the answer should be, but I know what the answer will be. You know?
Yeah.
So even though I would not put Animal Crossing New Horizons on this list, or I would put a different Animal Crossing, but New Horizons is the one that's going to be on this list.
It is. It's actually number 17.
Of course, that's fine. Horizons, I'm perfectly fine with.
I don't think it's the best Animal Crossing. I haven't played all of them, but everybody that I know who has an opinion on that franchise will tell you that, like, New Horizons is kind of pales in comparison to other ones.
In many aspects, like I think New Horizons gives you so many options, and like all the building stuff has been really cool, and it revolutionized the series in a way for sure. But there is something about playing the original. There is something about playing Wild World. I didn't play City Folk, but I know a lot of people like City Folk as well. Like, there are some really good Animal Crossing games. And I think it's really hard to go back to those after playing New Horizons, because New Horizons just gives you so much. It's a polish, but it's also like a customization stuff.
Yeah.
But also your fucking tools don't break all the fucking time.
That's
so
true.
Those games are instantly better than New Horizons.
Well, they're going to bring Link into Animal Crossing, and they're going to bring the fuse mechanic from Tears of the Kingdom, and you'll just be able to fuse shit to your tools, and they won't break. They'll just get stronger.
Yeah.
Pay me, Nintendo. I just solved your problem.
Okay. I know, as you said, there's apparently another Zelda game on here for some reason.
Sure.
I guess of the ones we have left, the original one's not going to be on here. Adventure of Link's not going to be on here.
Correct.
A Link Between Worlds is really good, but it's not going to be on here.
It is on here.
No.
It's number 21.
That's what a good outlet would say.
Yeah, it's on here at number 21.
They're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to do that. Okay. Have we now exhausted Zelda?
No.
We've never exhausted Zelda.
Never.
Of course. I don't think people liked God, I don't even remember the name of it. It's the one I like. the last one. The one where you play Zelda.
Oh, Echoes of Wisdom? Echoes of Wisdom is not on the list.
Echoes of Wisdom is not on here because these people are wrong. Echoes of Wisdom rules. That's a great game.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, the only one left is to say Majora's Mask, I guess.
Majora's Mask is on the list at number 24.
It's wild.
Yep.
That is. And now we've exhausted Zelda.
Nope.
Please, Bobby.
Nope. We have not.
Link's crossbow training is on the list.
It's number 4, bitches. No, it's not.
Okay, well, it's not Twilight Princess. It's not Skyward Sword. It better not be either of those games.
It's not?
Man, what other fucking Zelda games are there that people give a shit about?
It was on a very tiny console.
No.
Not one
Minish Cap?
Not one that you would put in your pocket, but one that you could carry with you.
Wait, what?
Small enough to carry, designed to be carried, but not in your pocket.
This is, I don't.
It's pretty spicy. It is the only Zelda game that looks this way.
Oh, okay. I need you to know, I was catching every single one of your references. It's like, okay, it's a thing you can hold. You mean a GameCube, and then you said spicy. It's like, yeah, Spice Orange, obviously a GameCube. I said Twilight Princess, and then of course it hit me like a fucking stack of bricks. You're saying Wind Waker's on.
Wind Waker is number 16. Let me double check, but we maybe have exhausted Zelda.
Yeah, are you sure Spirit Tracks isn't on here? Phantom Hourglass isn't on here.
That's all there.
Zelda for the CDI. They just decided, let's fucking put that on there too.
That one. 14 is left. That's that.
It was that Zelda Picross game. It was okay because it's Picross.
All the Hyrule Warriors are on here. Okay. We have exhausted
Four Swords Adventures.
Zelda, Chase. We have exhausted Zelda.
I'm very exhausted by Zelda.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have 5 left.
5, 6.
Oh, you're counting.
7 Zelda games are on the top 25.
That's so boring. I understand that they came out and said we made a list of 100 games, so you're going to get lots of different games on here. And then yes, they just all homogenize into the top 25. But when we're just doing the top 25, this is the most boring shit I have ever heard.
Even if I agree, which I do, that these are all worthy of being in the top 25 because I think these are fantastic video games. Mm-hmm. I feel that they could have been a bit more dialed in their top 25. Like they should have been thinking about this. Like we know that there's going to be a bunch of Mario and Zelda games that we want to put in that top 25. Give yourself some goddamn control and pace yourself here. Like give yourself that challenge. Make yourself like here. It's just like, I love Zelda. Cool. They're all there. You've got your Zelda. I love Mario. Great. You have all those. But like force yourself to kill your darlings and force yourself to fucking defend why one of these games should be in the top 10, in the top 20. Like I think that would be even a fairer way to do it. Like,
okay. So I have a feeling I know at least 2 more of the games on here. Plus it sounds like we have not exhausted Mario. So there has to be a Mario among these.
We have not. And I think there's a few on here that might be a little challenging, kind of knowing what we talked about on the list and like how they approached it.
Yeah. All right. Chrono Trigger is going to be on this list.
Chrono Trigger is on this list. That's number 7.
Of course it is. Yeah.
So who made Chrono Trigger?
Square Enix Square and Enix together.
Yeah. So that's an example of one that
originally on the Super Nintendo showed up on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
In a similar breath, I would have said Final Fantasy 2/4 for similar reasons.
There is a Final Fantasy.
Left that off.
But it's not 2
but
or 4.
Not that one. Okay, so 6.
It is 6. Final Fantasy 6 is on the list at number 19.
Okay. All right. I don't think you'll get any other Square games on this list.
Let me double check
off the top
here.
of my head, anyway.
Not there, and no. So you have.
Okay.
I will tell. No, I won't tell you that either. I'll let you kind of work your way through these last 3.
Okay. We know at least one more Mario game. I'm
yes.
I'm feeling pretty confident that Earthbound is on here. I'm not saying it quite yet, but I'm pretty confident that Earthbound's on here at this point. And that leaves us with one. And also, we haven't gotten number 4.
No.
So I don't think Earthbound is going to be the number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Earthbound being the number 14 or the number 20. Okay, let's go ahead and say Earthbound, and you tell me it's number 20.
It's not here.
Wow.
Earthbound is not on the list.
Interesting. Okay. That's probably wrong.
Hey,
probably should be there.
If I give you a hint, what I would tell you is the original console, Nintendo console, that if you're like, hey, what console is number 20, I would tell you that.
I don't know if that necessarily helped me, but okay.
Let me know if you want that.
You're saying that there's an NES game on this list.
I am not saying that, no. Well, there is, but not in 4, 14, or 20.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, we've already discussed those. So there are no NES games on. Like, I'm not going to say Super Mario Brothers because I know that's not going to be on this
the list. Oldest. Do you want me to tell you what the oldest console left is?
No, I don't want you to. I mean, just saying that there's no NES games on here, I feel like it's already given me a big hint. But I have a feeling. Yes, Super Nintendo and up at this point, and I doubt there are any more handheld games on this list either. Because again, coward shit. There might be a DS game. You know what? There might be a DS game now that I'm saying that. There were a lot of exclusives to the DS, so there might be one that sneaks on there, a DS or a 3DS game. Okay. 4, 14, and 20.
Yeah. Number 4, number 14, number 20 of IGN's top 25 Nintendo games of all time.
So I want this to happen in one of two ways, Bobby. Either I want to leave 14 for last because that's my lucky number, or I want to get 14 next. So 420 is the last thing we have left.
Both good. Both good.
Yeah. Man, this is tough. I need to figure out what this Mario game is. Let's narrow this one down. It better not be Odyssey. No. I saw the wry smile turn. Tell me where it is.
It's number 4.
No fucking way.
Super Mario Odyssey is number 4 on this
list.
Get
out of here. Odyssey is a fine video game. It is not a top 25 Nintendo game, and it sure as fuck isn't a top 4.
It is number 4 according to IGN.
That's awful. That is awful.
Yep.
I almost just said who made this list, but we've been saying it all night. IGN. So IGN I guess did. I can't be.
Yeah.
I guess I can't be too. God, that's so sad. All right. You have not told me that we've exhausted Mario. Or is there another Mario game on this list?
There is another Mario game on this list.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right. Is somebody in IGN cool and put Mario Maker on this list?
Mario Maker is not on this list, Chase.
These people suck, Bobby. These people fucking suck. Gross. Okay. Of our Marios, we have Mario World, Odyssey, 3, Galaxy, and 64. I'm not counting Kart.
Well,
so those are the 5 we have so far.
Mm-hmm.
What ones haven't we said? 2's not going to be on here. 2 is cool, but
what did you say? What? Mario 2?
I'm saying Super Mario Brothers 2 will not be on here.
Not on here.
Yes. It's cool. I think Super Mario Brothers 2 is awesome, but it would not be on this list.
You've said the game, but you haven't submitted it.
I don't like that. Now I don't even know what Mario game. Oh, is it Galaxy 2?
It's Galaxy 2.
Okay,
at 14.
That feels like cheating, but okay, I suppose. Is Galaxy 2 above? Galaxy 2 is above Galaxy. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's probably how it should be. I just did not expect that from IGN.
Almost 10 spaces above it. You know, that's Mario Galaxy was 23 down here.
All right, Bobby, for the love of God, please tell me that we've exhausted the Mario games.
We have exhausted Mario. I'm so sorry. We have exhausted
Thank
Mario.
You. Thank you. If these were all fucking Mario games to end it, I would die. I'd fucking die. Because like at that point, what do you have left? Like it would be Mario DS, or Super Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Brothers. Like none of that shit should be on here.
I don't think that you're gonna get this one. I really do not.
You don't think so? Interesting.
No. And there's something I've told you, I've said, and you've asked about what I said twice, and I told you no, it wasn't that game.
Okay, so this is the remake one?
This is the remake one.
Interesting. And you said it got a recent remake.
Mm-hmm. A very questionable remake, I would say.
Oh, questionable, because then I was going to say like Dragon Quest 3, but like that's a questionable remake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, all remakes should really be questionable.
That's fair. Fair point.
we should be questioning most of them. We should be questioning most of them.
This is an incredible video game.
This is not a Nintendo first party game, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Was this game originally on the Super Nintendo?
It was not.
Oh, okay. That helps.
Yeah.
That helps because that eliminates all the different RPGs that would have gotten remakes recently.
Yep.
Man, this is number 20. So they think this is better than A Link Between Worlds, but not as good as Final Fantasy VI.
It is the best one of these.
Racking my brain. This is a little difficult.
Would you like me to give you a hint specific to an episode of our shows that we've done?
I don't know how much that will help me, but sure, go ahead. Give me the hint.
One of the characters in this game made our list of most annoying video game characters of all time.
Oh, no. Well, we've already done all the Zelda stuff, so Navi's out.
Yep.
None of the Borderlands games, thankfully, could possibly show up on this list, so that misses out.
It has an annoying character. It's recently been questionably remade.
Yeah.
It's the best one of these that's been out.
I'm struggling to think of other people.
No,
Bobby.
Say it out loud, Bobby, so I can click it.
No, oh my God, Capcom, you
Say
flew too close to the sun. You flew too close to the sun. This barely counts, Bobby. I know it started on the GameCube or whatever.
No, I'm with you.
Resident Evil 4.
There it is, baby.
Ugh,
Resident Evil 4 20 on the list.
I'm so disgusted. Okay, hey, you know what? At least we did get a 420 in there.
We got a 420 in there.
At the end of the day, we got a 420. Do you think they put it at 20 just so they could make that joke?
I think this whole thing, I think a lot of this list is laughable.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
So lists are, on one hand, IGN has every right to make their own fucking list. That's the beauty of this thing.
Totally. And in the same breath, we have every right to ridicule this list.
100%.
And if we made a list, we could also be roasted for it because you heard some of the games that I think should be on.
Chase,
on
we've made
25.
a lot of lists on this show. A lot of them.
And they've all been correct, objectively.
I would like for you, I'm going to ask you a couple questions now that we've got all these up here.
Yeah.
Which entry of the top 25 pisses you off the most?
Pisses me off the most. That's
and
interesting.
When you answer that question, I want you to tell me, would it be on the top 100, even if it pisses you off?
Again, this is a question of. This is not a question necessarily of personal taste. This is a question of do I think that the popular? Well, yeah, but like I could say I don't like horror games, so Resident Evil 4 shouldn't be on the top 25.
That's the only one you've played though, right? 4?
No. I have not played 4. I played the tiniest bit of 5, and I played the tiniest bit of 6, very much against my will. I did not want to play 6, but my friends like, you need to play it. It's better than you think, and I'm like, no, buddy, I don't think it is. And then it very much wasn't. That game fucking sucks. So like I know that Resident Evil 4 is not for me, but I don't think I necessarily have a problem with it being on this list, even though I question. If I was making this list, I would say it should be, if you're going to say the top 25 Nintendo games of all time, these should all be first-party Nintendo games. What the fuck are you doing?
There's too many of those here that like they could pull from, and I mean, if you don't have to go back very far. Like I think the Switch itself had a lot of really great first-party offerings on there. I think the Wii. I mean, again, like I think it's absolutely criminal that Wii Sports is not in the top 25 list here.
Yeah, that one does feel extremely wrong. That feels.
I think it's shitty that like Mario Golf isn't higher on here. I think that there's some, to your point, there's some really good sports ones on here. I think Paper Mario RPG, like where the fuck are all those games at? Like,
I think both those games should probably make this list.
I agree.
Mean, Super Mario Odyssey is the one I think I'm. At least its placement, it probably still would make the top 25.
It would be top 25 for me for sure.
But I think it would be pretty fucking in the 20s.
I think Ocarina of Time not being in the top 5 is criminal.
I understand why you think that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, the reason it's not in the top 5 is because you got too many other goddamn Zelda games that are in the top 5.
I mean, you can see a little bit of it around me. Like
a little bit, yeah, just a little.
Well, on the actual
I know the
stream
viewers
right
at
now.
home.
Yeah,
the viewers at home only get to see a little bit. But
there's no series that means more to me than Zelda. So I of course like. But if you're gonna have 7 on a 25 at that point, just do like the best Zelda games of all time list. Like fucking rank those. Like do something to that degree. I would even, but I also know that that's some of Nintendo's best work. Like on one hand, I'm not going to knock them for doing that because I tend to agree that these are worthy of the top 25. I think it's still lazy because you've got 40 years of Nintendo to pull from at this point.
I still just think it's really murky when you are saying Nintendo games and then they're not games that Nintendo made and they're just games that released first on a Nintendo console. Because Chrono Trigger, I get that it was first on the Super Nintendo, but also it came pretty quick onto the PlayStation. I don't think Nintendo can claim Chrono Trigger as like a game from their console.
But if you sat down, like I would say like in 2025 with people who are potentially a little bit younger and didn't grow up in this era of video gaming, and you put Mario, Smash Brothers, Donkey Kong, Fire Emblem even, and then you put Chrono Trigger on there and you say, hey, pick the one game that's not made by Nintendo, or like I think it's so apparent to them that is not a Nintendo game, and they would not know that it was first to console by looking at that game. Like
I mean, it feels like a technicality kind of thing to make a list like this,
right?
And it seems like it felt wrong not to put Chrono Trigger on that. I'm like, yeah, but it also feels wrong to have it on here. I kind of just disagree with the premise of this list.
I think the biggest miss here is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Well, I think that is one of the better Nintendo games. Out of 100, like what it's too early. Like time has not. Like, is time going to be kind to that game? Like, will we look back on that like we do some of these other games that's standing beside or actually in front of? Like, you're gonna.
And it's not like some of these other games are that old. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is not that old. New Horizons is not that old.
No,
but I think we have seen everything those games had to offer. Now we've had discussions about them enough where we have been able to see where they fit into history.
Yeah,
and I just don't think we're there yet with Bonanza. It very well could make this list, but I just think it's weird to put it on here right now.
Well, and I think if you go to the right, so like Mario Galaxy, Majora's Mask, and Mario 64, I think each did something pretty revolutionary for the genre at the time, or the series. And I feel like Bonanza's doing that as well, but not nearly as much. And so like Mario 64, first 3D platformer, like fucking insane to see that shit. Then you've got Majora's Mask, which that was one of the first times I ever had like time leap shit happen in the game for me. Like I'd never really experienced anything like that before. And then I think Mario Galaxy, just some of the mechanics with the Wiimote and the planet hopping and just the way that you mechanically move through that world.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things being done there. And on one hand, I could say the same thing for like Donkey Kong, like an entirely destructible environment. Nintendo's never really done anything like that. It's pretty impressive to see it. But it's been out for what, half a year at best at this point? So I don't know. I think that's pretty brazen to come out here swinging like that with it. I think.
Yeah, I think not having Paper Mario or not having Mario
time.
RPG or not even having what was the other one I was just thinking of? Yoshi's Island. Like I think Yoshi's Island probably clears the top 25 of this list.
Do you think that GoldenEye should have been on here? It's a pretty important game.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly made the 100. I haven't seen the rest of the list, but it certainly made the 100. I wonder if Perfect Dark would be above or below it. I'm guessing it would probably be below it, but again, if there was a God in heaven, it would be above it.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd put a couple more Pokemon games on here.
Breath of the Wild would have been much lower on this list for me.
Well, yeah, but again, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty hard to separate them too much.
I agree,
because they kind of are the same game.
It's like Kill Bill 1 and Kill Bill 2,
and they're both good for similar reasons.
Yeah.
In the same way that if I put like one Fire Emblem game on here, I'd put 6 on here because they all kind of play pretty similarly, and I love them all. So,
have you ever ranked all those, by the way?
No, I haven't even played all of them, so I wouldn't feel right about ranking them yet.
That's fair.
There's a bunch of older ones that I would need to play first.
I still think that Mario. Sorry, go ahead. No, you're good.
Well, just that it's been muddied even more by now having all these ROM hacks available to me. So I don't know if I will ever actually play all the mainline Fire Emblem games because I have a bunch that are more to my tastes that I know that I can just keep playing more of those.
I do think out of the Zelda games they have here, I also think it's pretty criminal to put Majora's Mask in the top 25 and Link's Awakening not be anywhere near it. Like it could be. I mean, I don't know if it could be 26 for all I know right now. Like
it could be. Link's Awakening is a very beloved game, and like it feels like I know I'm the gamer on the go, so I'm going to advocate for this more. But Link's Awakening is kind of like one of the ones that I can count on, you know? Yeah. Like, okay, boom, we get Tetris, number 1 on the board, baby. And people can say, oh, well, that's kind of like the NES game, too. And we're like, fuck you, it's the Game Boy game. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it's the Game Boy game. And then I get to sit here and go, well, Link's Awakening, boom, that's our other Game Boy game. And then you get a Pokemon game up there. And you go, okay, those are the ones we get.
That's what we got.
We know those get locked in, and then the rest of it is like, yeah, none of you guys played any of these other games. It's fine. Kirby's Dream Land 2 is never making this list, even though it probably deserves to be on this list. But
one of the other reasons I did this, Chase, is to prove the point. Lists don't matter. And as we prepare our end of the year list, they don't fucking matter because they matter to us.
To hear Jeff Keighley tell us about video games that also probably don't matter. And then yes, we make our own lists that will certainly not matter, but I think they'll matter more than this list.
I mean, look, I love my list. I like the practice of recognizing. I think that it adds permanence to these things. I think that we obviously care deeply about games enough to argue them against other games, and Nintendo is arguably like the reason you and I are even doing a video game podcast right now. So I think that it's cool to see a list of those games and for us to reflect on like why we may feel that way. But I largely feel IGN. I think they probably did some intentional shit. Like I feel like they've been kind of rage baiting a lot to get clicks. I think that's been kind of their methodology.
Possible, but yeah. I don't know. Here's the thing: they could all earnestly feel this way about these games.
Sure.
But it doesn't make me look at this list and think it's any more right. Like in fact, I know obviously we can't do it next week because we're off next week, and we're probably not going to do it for the rest of the year because we've got a pretty stacked schedule.
Yeah.
But I think this would be something I would like to come back to and say, okay, smart guys, what's the Casual Hour's top 25 Nintendo games of all time? And we can either use the same criteria that IGN used here and count things like GoldenEye and things like that, or we could do it the quote unquote correct way and just have first party Nintendo games on here. But that's something I think we should come back to and then put our list against their list and say and put it to an audience and go like, which one's better?
We've been doing a little bit more with lists, and I think that's been, for me, like some of the more exciting changes we've added to the show. I mean, we've been doing this since 2016, so like
it's fun content. It's kind of easy content, but it's fun. Like it's a cool thing for us, the two of us, to sit down, share our ideas, and come up with a thing. That's
but maybe we'll kind of like guess the list too, like something like this where it's like fill in the gaps on what that would be. But if you want to follow along with the fun stuff that we do here at the Casual Hour, we are all over the internet. Wherever the internet is happening, you can find us at the Casual Hour. As I mentioned, we've been doing this for a long time. We've got a lot of content out there. We've changed a little bit of what we've done also. We streamed some games. We've done that less this year than others, and we've had quick looks go up in the past. But we've got a lot of Game of the Year content that we're readying up for right now. And as Chase mentioned, we're going to be off next week for Thanksgiving here in the States. We'll come back from that. We'll do the December games preview. The episode after that will be our reaction to the Game Awards. And then the week after that will be our Game of the Year show, where we typically do 2 episodes that week, kind of deliberating list in categories. And then we do our definitive individual list, and then the definitive Casual Hour top 10. So that's kind of it. Like, we are in it at this point in time, and we should be grinding away at stuff. This week we actually did that. We played Monster Train 2, a game that we both really like, that we had not spent a ton of time with this year, so we wanted to dust it back off. Tonight wasn't a What You've Been Playing, but it's been this deep dive-ish adjacent look at the top 25 IGN list. And then this week, I'm hoping to...
Yeah, I don't think anything about that list was deep. I think that was a very shallow dive.
No, shallow list. I'm having a really good time with Arc Raiders. I will hopefully be playing that live tomorrow night. Show you all some of the cool stuff we've been doing there. But if you want to follow along, again, at the Casual Hour, we are pretty much everywhere. You can find our post schedules, all that fun stuff. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do there. Helps us out to keep doing this because we enjoy doing this. And Chase enjoys doing this type of thing so much that he has been like a gremlin after midnight, expanding out into other categories. You've got a lot of irons in the fire, my friend. You are a busy dude.
Yeah, in various forms of completion. My YouTube channel, Chase Gay Plays, that's still going strong each week. Each Wednesday, there's a new episode of that. Currently, I'm playing through Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Very good video game.
Yeah, in a series called Go Play a Star Wars. Go check that out. It's been a lot of fun. I'm on Dantooine. I'm a Jedi now. They made me a Jedi, so we'll see how that goes. And then Pilot Program, my podcast about TV shows that I do with our good friend Pierce Corshane. That is still on hiatus right now as Pierce continues to be busy. I'm really hoping that sometime in December we can knock out that Friday Night Lights episode, because I'm ready to do our next one after that. So
hell yeah,
looking forward to all that kind of content. And then I have a newish YouTube channel called Common Knowledge MTG, where I am looking through common Magic the Gathering cards and seeing if they're good for the slightly niche pauper format in Magic, which is the best way to play Magic. It's just it's an excuse for me to go look at some Magic cards. So you can join me every weekday. That's out on Common Knowledge MTG.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks to all of you for stopping by and hanging out. Chase, thank you for...
Bobby.
Yes.
You know what that list needed?
What's that?
Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE.
You know, I wonder if it's on the actual list. Let me...
It's Nintendo. It's not only Nintendo first, it's Nintendo only. It's never been
Nintendo
on another
only.
thing. It will not be on that list.
You don't think it will be?
No,
hang on.
There's zero
hang
chance.
hang on.
There is zero chance that IGN has any forethought like that. There's no way. I like that game. Other people don't necessarily, but it's fine because
let me see here. Hang on a second. I gotta pull this up. This is how we have to end the show. We have to end it. No,
I'm sorry to do this to the audience, but
let me get this to load up. Come on.
It's hard to prove a negative, Bobby.
It's hard to prove a negative. Are they going to make it to where it's like, yeah, I think I can do it this way.
Okay. I am now searching separately.
I don't think it's on the list, my friend.
Yeah, no shit.
I do not think it made the list, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no way.
But I appreciate you standing for it all these years later.
It's the right thing to do.
26 was Castlevania, and 27 was your Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue, by the way.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was 95.
Xenoblade, Paper Mario was on. Thousand Year Door coming on at 29 is kind of criminal. Anyway, go read that list,
good
Chase.
Or criminal, like, whoa, Thousand Year Door is really good.
No, it should be higher. Being at 29 is criminal.
Yeah,
that should have been in the top 25 with the fucking bullet.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Anyway.
Golden Sun, The Lost Age, 88.
We will, if you're listening, go and watch the stream. It's on YouTube, but also in the show notes we'll have the list if you want to go through the list. Also, we have an email address if you want to throw your commentary in about something that you think was off on this list. thecasualhour@gmail.com is where you can send that. All right, Chase, thank you for letting me torture you for an hour on this. It's been a lot of fun. We will be back on Friday with Arc Raiders, and then again off next week. Happy Thanksgiving to all you listening. Go listen to one of our old shows or one of Chase's many. We'll see you.